Hello. Hello. We are back. We are doing it. The next lantern year. I was just setting up some stuff. Let's see here. So, we got a lot of stuff. Last fight. Lots of stuff last fight. Let's see. Our innovation deck probably like doubled, which is good, not great. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to add to the innovation deck. Not great. It's like doubling the size of it. It's going to make getting Symposium quite harder. Where is our actual innovation deck? Oh, right here. So we actually only had like 4 innovations. Because you start with 6, so pulling Inner Lantern and Paint out. Now we have 9. So as neat and as good as that was, like as cool as that is, not super great in terms of getting Symposium. So that kind of sucks. So, we've got lots of stuff to do. We've got 1, 2 philosophies to adopt with survivors. We've got 2 things to draw. We got lots of innovating to do. Probably going to try for intimacy and everything. Hunt another Croc. Not going to go for Smog Singers right away. Draw our CC and everything. There's our deck shuffled up. We don't need this right here. Got a lot of things to spend. Let's get the settlement event out of the way first. We'll shuffle up the deck. I don't actually need Croc Day anymore, Crimson Day. So we'll shuffle this up. We'll do a lot of settlements events and stuff. So I think, so yeah, yesterday I tried doing all the stuff with this thing here. With I went back and looked at the Lua and stuff. I think the thing with the stream thing is it was looking for Twitch subscribers, like Twitch subs. So I don't think that's probably why I kept failing. I think that's what it was doing. So that's why I didn't see anybody typing, because it was looking at my Twitch. But we hopefully have that fixed now. So we'll try that. Let's shuffle this up a little bit more. See what we pull here. We'll do this to get going. How many down are we going? 4th card down. So we'll go to the 4th card. So we got 1, 2, 3. 4th card is Dark Dentist. Cloak Woman enters the settlement. All that can be seen beneath her hood is a sparkle of perfect teeth. She offers to improve the survivors if they're brave enough. Woman fixes your broken jaw. I don't think we're going to do any of this. So, looks like this is just a free one. Free settlement event. So, good. Neat. Good, good, good. I'm not even going to look at this. We're not going to do Dark Dentist. So I'm just putting back the deck. We're not even going to do it. Let's draw our next CC thing. Then we'll do the next story event, which is Death of Smog. So we draw our 2nd CC, which is Stone Plating. Everyone's going to get +1 survival when they depart this year. And we're going to get the Stone Plating innovation. So we'll quickly grab Stone Plating. I've got it right here. I thought I just had it. Drafting table. That's not what I'm looking for. I thought I just had it. Well, all it does is it gives us the thing. It allows us to get the armor set. Cloth and Satiated, which I thought I also just had. Here's Cloth and Satiated. So we can use this now. Again, 3 of any gear in any location. So we shall do that. I don't know where that innovation went. Where did I put that innovation? I really could have sworn I just had it. Oh, here it is. Stone Plate. So again, we get cloth satiated. That's all it does. Add that over there. Sometimes you clarify rules with tasty. Is this someone where I can... Yes. So, it's listed if you go to the Kingdom Death wiki. The wiki has it on there. So you go to the Kingdom Death wiki and you type tasting notes, and there's a whole bunch of everything that's ever been clarified by taste. You can read them all there. I also have the thing pinned, or have it, the wiki's posted in my Discord and in Lantern's Reign. I have all of the, like, citations. So in the Lantern's Reign Discord, there's a forum that says, like, tasting notes, which is where, like, all of them actually are, like, answered and stuff, and you can see all the citations. The wiki is just the like, a collection of the actual answers. But it still is the answers, so... but if you want citations and if you want to see where it was actually said and you want to read how it was actually typed, that's in Lantern's Reign. What else do we have to do? Okay, so we don't need these. We got things to do. It's Death of Smog is, I think, where we're going next. That's it, right? Yes, just Death of Smog. So, Death of Smog. Where is Death of Smog? Let's get this. Put away this settlement box. Bean box, go away. Alright, Death of Smog it quickly. Yeah, so just Google the Kingdom Death wiki and then do search tasting notes, and there'll be a whole thing there. Alright, Death of Smog, let's go. Great Divide, Extinguished, Encounter, Dreamless, Designs of Dandelions, Death of Song. Yeah, Death of Song. Why do I always say Death of Smog? Alright, so we've done this before. We're going to, let's see, we don't nominate before we roll. So, let's just roll. We don't nominate before rolling. 3, now we nominate. So on a 3, nominate a survivor. They see the corpse not as a monster, but a glimpse of tragic beauty. The handsome features of the dead monster are reduced to unthinkable indignity. Howling, the nominated survivor chokes the poacher to death. Unable to cope with their own brutality, they are never seen again, or they are never the same again. Nominated survivor gains 3 random disorders. So, let's go. Yeah, it's only the 4th time. Hopefully we don't have to go to 5th time. 3 random disorders. So let's nominate a survivor now. Someone we're not using. Probably someone new. Let's see. Yeah, getting Dash and Surge in the first fight's kind of ridiculous. It's really lucky. So let's go to our trusty thing here. So we are down. We have to adjust this because skill is now dead. So population goes down to 11. Our death count goes up. I think. Well, we have Kartashka, right? I guess we could just do it to Kartashka and not mess around with another survivor, because Kartashka, well, I guess Kartashka's still okay. I mean, they're deaf and blind. Being deaf and blind is not good. So yeah, I think we're just going to do it to Kartashka. So let's give Kartashka here 3 things, and let's then erase skill. Skill is dead. And we'll go down to 11 population. (11 population, death count 2. Yeah, we'll see if we need to name any new ones. Kartashka's about to just get wrecked here with disorders. So here we go. 3 random disorders is quite a lot of nonsense here. Quite a lot of nonsense we're going to be doing. Then we're going to try to innovate Symposium. We're going to try to innovate something after we get wrecked with these disorders. All right, here we go. 3 random disorders. Yeah. Yeah. These are bad. These are bad. These are just all bad. So, photophyla, you can't have to par without a lantern in your gear grid. Post-traumatic stress, next settlement phase, you not contribute or participate in endeavors. Skip the next hunt to recover. So they're going to skip the next hunt and recover from post-traumatic stress, whatever. Achiophobia, or Achimophobia is the can't have to part with axes, swords, spears, daggers, scythes, or katanas in your gear grid. Great. Those are 3 terrible, terrible ones. So she's already skipping the next hunt. We're just going to erase post-traumatic stress. I'm not even going to write it down because I wasn't going to hunt with her anyway. So she's going to skip the next hunt to recover. She can't participate in, so whatever. That's next settlement phase. Yeah, next settlement phase, you do not contribute or participate in any endeavors. Doesn't even make any sense. So, wait a minute. This doesn't make any sense. Wait, this doesn't make any sense. So next settlement phase, you do not. But I'm skipping the next hunt. So I'm gonna cure it, and then I won't be under the effect. I don't think this just doesn't do anything. If you gain this during the settlement phase, I just don't think it does anything. Because I'm skipping the next hunt, and then I'm gonna recover, and it says next settlement phase, so that wouldn't be this settlement phase. I have no idea how post-traumatic stress works. I guess if you gain it during the settlement phase, it does nothing. Whatever. I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm not going to record post-traumatic stress. Put that back. Achiomophobia. Let's write this down on Kartaska. Where is she? Here she is. These can all go down here now. Let's write this down. So disorders, achimophobia. Hemophobia and photophyla. Okay. Yeah, that's true. She could end up getting something. But, there we go. I'm not going to send her out anyway. She's going to skip the next hunt, so whatever. Good job, Kartaska. I guess she could still participate in events this settlement phase. Said next settlement phase. Alright, so we also need to update our thing here. So, we got, what do I get during, we got Darkness 2. So Darkness 2 is what we got to add. So let's add Darkness 2. Did I get Fear 2? No, I was trying to get Fear 2, but I didn't make it. Reset's going pretty well. We got Scrap Sword. Getting Scrap Sword is kind of nuts. It's really powerful. Let me grab Darkness 2, and then we'll adapt some philosophies. Darkness 2. Do. Darkness 2. Oh yeah. Darkness 2 is so weird. Oh no, wait. No, Darkness 2 is good. You add +1 to your brain tower rolls. Maybe my luck is finally turning around. That would be great if that was true. So here's Darkness 2. We just add +1 to brain trauma rolls. So Mason ended up getting Darkness 2. I put everything in the Innovation deck. We got our Knowledge deck out now. We're going all good. Let's adapt some philosophies. So, we got 1, 2, I want to say 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, or 4. So, give me numbers 1, 2, 3, or 4 from left to right. I did find Shrine and Scar. You know what? I left them inside Beanbox. So I did get it. They were just inside Beanbox. That's why I couldn't find them. So 3, and then we'll go shuffle it again and get 2. All right, yeah, I'm gonna grab 3. So 3's Facism, and now we're gonna shuffle again, and I'll grab 2. So the first one I saw was 3. The second draw is gonna be 2. So Mason is getting. Right, was it Mason? Yeah, Mason's getting Facism, and then we're gonna go with number 2 for Nut here. So this would be 2, Dreamism. So Nut's got Dreamism and Facism. The reason why I did that was just in case I was gonna have to get Facism twice. That way I could have just rolled twice and wrote everything down. So let's do Facism first. So there's Dreamism, Imperialism, Lanternism, Homicidalism, Dreamism, Oh, did I not get out Facism? Lanternism? Yeah, actually, yeah. You know what? We never did this before. This is a new one to me, too. Yeah, the Innovation deck. Yeah, I don't know. It's new to me. I don't have it. So let's do Dreamism quick. Yeah, our Innovation deck doubled in size. I was talking about that when we started. Innovation deck is now doubled in size, which is just great. Dreamism, we've had this before, so this is Nut. And then I'll go grab Facism. It's new to me as well. We've never had it before. So Nut here. We've had this before. This is Sleepless. Cannot sleep, blah, 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 blah. I cannot gain survival during the Hunter Showdown. So this sucks. That's the Sleepless. And then Guardian, I'll grab Guardian. So, philosophy. Nut is a dreamist. Dreamism, he's going to be rank 1. Neurosis is sleep. Or sleepless, right? Sleepless. Sleepless. No survival. During hunt or showdown. Should just be easier to write. I can only gain survival during the settlement. Guardian, I'll get Guardian. So Dreamism. So, Dreamism. We've read this before. Here we go. A 6. We do not have 4 CC, so that sucks. So, a 6. Training Ashen Tendon twitches in the Dreamkeeper's raised forearm. You raise your arms experimentally. The gesture fills your body with euphoria. Is this imitation? Worship. You feel strong enough to heft the Dreamkeeper's burdens. The collective dreams of the settlement are yours to keep as well. Gain an observation in your tenant knowledge. Alright, so that's Guardian. So let me get Guardian now, and we'll gain an observation in it. So that's Dreamism. Let me grab Facism and Guardian. So, I'm also going to try this now, because I want to see if this works. So, in the description, there is ways to do this, right? In the description, there should be a link to do a thing. In the description of this video, there's a link to do a thing, and then there's commands to fight with. But I want to see if this works now. Because, like I said, I read the Lua. So, let me go get Guardian and Facism. Oh, hey, looks like it's working. So I got Guardian. I've got the Faces of Knowledge deck, because I'll probably have to draw from it. Hey, it looks like it's working. Alright. So that was the issue. Yeah, I don't know why I was doing that. I guess the Lua was just, even though I've tied it to subscribers, it always looks at Twitch. Okay, now I've got the Faces and book. Alright, does look like it's working. Or is it not? Is the lag too much? Let me see. Should be okay, right? Alright, so we've got Guardian here. I think you could just do the 1. I think you just type 1 or 2 or 3. I don't think you actually have to type out the whole command. I think it will know if you just do the number. I was testing it with just a number and it seemed to work fine. Try just typing just the number. Yeah, I think I'm having it look for just the numbers rather than the whole command, because it's just faster for people to just type 1, 2, or 3. I figured that would be for the best. Alright, so here's Guardian. We're going to gain this. We're going to gain an observation in it. Again, this is the thing where we can guard someone and gain a reroll token. So Jason Cesari make a roll and may intervene, gain 1 systemic pressure token, and gain a reroll, and may reroll one of their things once per showdown. So we'll try to do this. It might be limited to 7. I think it's limited to 7. Let me see. Okay, so that's Guardian. So Nuts got Guardian. So Guardian, going to gain an observation. There's only 2 observations we need. So after an adjacent survivor makes a roll, so we do it after they roll on anything. It doesn't say they need to roll anything. Yeah, so we'll try to make sure we do this, Guardian, with Dream, so we can get to Guardian 2. Alright, let's go Facism now. You write down all the Facism stuff. Yeah, so the numbers should just work, right? I'm pretty sure the numbers should just work. If it's not, is it not working? So we have Facism, Fixated. You can attack the monster only from its facing or when it's knocked down. That sucks. I'll pull out the tenant. Ah, man, that's annoying to remember. Alright, yeah, so I figured the numbers would be easier. So I just put just the numbers. The numbers would be something I think everybody would want to type more. So let's go with Fixated Neurosis. Fixated. Only from facing or knocked down? Okay. Man, that's a lot of micromanagement. I'm probably going to forget about this fixated thing. I can guarantee I'm going to forget about this. It's like very counter to playing the game. Like, you always want to get in blind spot. You want to attack from sides and stuff, or like ranged. Whew. Yeah. If I make mistakes with this faces, their fixated thing, I'm just gonna have to really try to remember. So let me get out the tenant. I've never seen this tenant before. Physiognomy? Physiognomy? I have no idea how to say this. Okay, that's the tenant. Fixated makes it so I can only attack from the facing or when the monster's knocked down. I'm probably going to forget that. Like, I know I will. There's going to be times. I'll try to remember as much as I can. Physiognomy. Physiognomy has 5 observations. When you activate terrain. Alright. So, you study the visages around you. During showdown setup, draw an additional terrain and place it according to the setup rules. Okay. That's kind of neat. So we got to do 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this should be pretty easy. The C or the GN is silent. So physiognomy. So it's physiognomy. All right. Man, this should be kind of easy. Well, yeah. I mean, with the blood pool, we'll probably just sit in the blood pool and do this really quick. So we'll start him next to the dead survivor, and then we'll do the blood pool. Should be pretty quick. That should be a pretty quick one. All right, let's actually now do the actual ranking. Physiognomy. Okay, physiognomy. All right. Let's roll now. We've never done this one before, so I gotta read it. Facism. Nameless survivors kiss the souls of your every step. But where did they all come from? How does your own face fit among the endless tableau of blind eyes and breathless mouths? Your eyes rattle in your head as you try to meet the gaze of every face. Gain +1 Lumi and roll a d10. A 9. We do not have 21cc. You close your eyes and step from one rocky mouth to another, letting their whispers guide your path. You open your eyes, you stand at the settlement's edge. You insist that the next point of departure begins here. Gain 1 Lumi now and 1 movement token the next time you depart. Okay, that sucks. I kind of wanted a knowledge, but that's okay. So we had physiognomy to the thing. There we go. Our knowledge deck has that now. This can go off to the side. Guardian goes in the knowledge deck. Shuffle of our knowledge deck. I don't think we'll be drawing any knowledges. So 2 Lumi for Mason here. 2 Lumi. And 1 Lumi for Nut. There we go. Yeah, arc stuff's really neat. So, let's see here. So we got Mason and Nut definitely going out. It's going to get +1 movement token. That's it. That's good. All right, we go here. These 2 are done now. We put these to the side. All right. I think that's it. We've done everything now. We can finally start doing the settlement phase itself. So let's look at all of our just ridiculous amounts of stuff to spend. So, yes, correct. Easy win. So, yeah. All right, now that there's a win, if you there should be a link in the description of the video. In the link, that should send you to a place where you can edit your little guy, can edit your avatar down at the bottom to be one of the 4 survivors. And the loot box, hopefully it works. You should get a lion guitar for beating the easy lion. So if anybody wants to see if they can get the lion guitar, I want to make sure that works. You should also be able to change around your avatar, like I said, to one of the 4. Should be able to do that for free. You should also get a coin. You get a king's coin for every time you beat something. So you could also buy a founding stone. I think there's a founding stone. Alright, we got tons and tons of resources. So we have 1. I don't even know how to divide this up. So we're going to innovate for sure. Definitely want to innovate. So let's just go over all this stuff here. We're just going to spend the 3 generic ones to innovate. Let's get this out of the way. So if anybody can see if the lion guitar works, that'd be awesome. So we'll just spend our 3 just regular generic resources to innovate. One of our endeavors to innovate. There we go. Yeah, we had so many resources. So 3 basic, we're good here. Let's innovate from this monstrous deck, which I think is like 9 cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Hooray. I think we can still get full rawhide. We got quite a bit of stuff. It works. Hooray. Alright, here we go. Let's draw 2 cards. Or should I wait to innovate? Actually, yes, we're going to wait to innovate. The 3 understand. We're going to try to do Augury because I have someone at 2 understanding. So we're going to wait to innovate. So maybe I get to draw 3 cards. Who was that who's at 3 understanding? It was probably skill. I'm almost positive it was probably skill. Ah, hooray. Look at that. It was skill. So she's dead. Poor skill. So we actually don't have anybody anywhere near 3 understanding. So now that we'd have to, so we have no one near 3 understanding at all. So with no one near 3 understanding, I guess it's better to try for Havel, right? Well, there's no one near 3 understanding. The skill had the 2. She's dead. So I would need 3 understanding. I would need to fail Augury 3 times. So, what should we do? Should we fail Augury 3 times? Or should we try for Havel? Because Havel will make the intimacy better, right? I mean, because if we get Havel, right? We're obviously going to take Symposium. Let me look at what we're going to innovate. I could pull pictographs out. Should I pull pictographs out of this? I think I should actually pull pictographs out. Skill died at the very end of the last thing. I think I should pull pictographs out, actually, because that's a dead draw now. So we could pull pictographs out for pretty cheap. We could pull pictographs out for a hide and an organ, which we have definitely enough hide and organ. I think we should pull pictographs out, regardless of what happens. I think this is good to pull it out, because it's in there now since we have paint. All right. Let's see. Hold on. I'm just going to look at all of our stuff here. I think we should special innovate. Yes, it's more survival. Let's see. We got Eye of Immortal, Pale Fingers, Crimson Bone, Groom Nails, Immortal Tongue, another Crimson Bone. We got a Lonely Ant, Broken Lantern, Monster Hide, Crimson Fin. Yes, I'm thinking we pull pictographs out. Let's see what else here. Let's see what we're actually going to make here from the crockery. All right, we're gonna special innovate, but we'll see what we're gonna pull out. I think I'm gonna make the blood compass, right? Oh, I don't have a skull. I really want to make that blood compass, so we need to save the Eye of the Immortal for the blood compass. So we can't quite make blood compass. We need to wait. We need a skull. Skull's gonna be hard to get, but so we'll save Eye of Immortal for blood compass. So we're going to put this to the side. This is stuff we're saving. We're saving Eye of the Immortal for Blood Compass. What's the fin do? I know it's one of these, right? Okay, the fin and a hide for the Crimson Dress. I think we're doing that for sure. So we're doing fin and a hide for the Crimson Dress for sure. So these are spent. Again, remember, I've already spent the 3 to innovate, so we've already spent those things. So we'll make the dress, so that way we can get cloth and satiated with the dress. Or no, we won't be able to get cloth and satiated. But we will be able to, I think with cloth and satiated, well, maybe. We'll see what happens. So, what else do we have then? Immortal Tongue. I want to save the Immortal Tongue. So, saving Immortal Tongue for that, because I want to make the longsword. So, I think I'm going to save this so we can actually make longswords. Does everybody agree? So far, we're saving the Immortal and the Immortal Eye of Immortal, and so save Eye of Immortal and Immortal Tongue. How does that sound? I think those are still good, right? I really want to make that longsword. Next. We just need veined glass. Finger darts. I can make finger darts. Pale fingers. Yes, we can make finger darts. So yeah, we'll make finger darts. There we go. I have tried finger darts. They're not bad. Finger darts are pretty good. They're not terrible. So we'll try that. Okay, so we'll spend these now to make finger darts. So we'll just spend these right away. So pale fingers and a broken lantern. Make finger darts. And now we have a lot of stuff here. This is just stuff we can probably waste at Augury. So let's try Augury. Let me grab finger darts and we'll try Augury. Let me run this again for everybody because, like I said, the settlement phase can be long, and I know this one's going to be long because I think we're probably going to hit Designs and Dandelions, probably going to hit Intimacy for Principle, we're going to do a lot more stuff, so let me run this one more time. Okay, let me get finger darts, and then we'll do a lot of stuff for Augury. Finger darts. Oh, you know what? We could probably activate, might be able to activate a luck charm too. These have a lot of blues on them. So we could get a luck charm going, maybe. Probably could get a luck charm going on the rawhide vest. Yeah, we could get a luck charm going on rawhide vest. So if we use our rawhide vest done, so yeah, rawhide vest guy, we can get a luck charm with the finger darts. That'll be good. We'll do that. We'll make one luck charm. Alright. Let's go with... Hopefully everybody got going in. I'll run it a couple times. Alright. So we got our Crimson Dress, we got this. So this is stuff we've already paid for. Let's run some Augury now. And then we'll probably make a luck charm. Organ Grinder. Alright, Organ Grinder. Oh, I need to spend 1 Endeavor to go get one of these stones. So spending 1 Endeavor to get the Hollow Stone. So we got a Hollow Stone for the eventual Scout gear. We're going to spend 1 Endeavor to innovate. So we got 3. So we need a hide and an organ. So whatever, it's pretty easy. This will be a hide and an organ right here. So we got 4 things to just dump away. The Lonely Ant will go first. Then we'll start dumping some bone. So we'll innovate Pictograph right now just to get rid of it. Hide and organ. So, Innovate Pictograph, we'll spend these 2 as a hide and organ. So, basic. Spending those 2 as a hide and organ. Pull out Pictographs. There's the new Pictographs. Doesn't really do anything. It allows us to get Scout Discoveries, but I don't want to draw it because it doesn't do anything. It's just bad. I know, it could have been anyone else. She just gets immortal she got not immortal. What's the thing? Terrified. She just got terrified. I think she drew the trap, got terrified, and then I couldn't kill it, so it went down to basic action. Sucks. Terrified just kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Alright. We add Pictograph innovation, or Pictograph consequences. Okay, Symposium consequence. So Memento Mori will get added. I think is it just Memento Mori? Yeah, I have a lot of bad luck. It should be records too, right? No, records is storytelling. Sorry, I'm going through one more time. I think it is just... Is it just Memento Mori? Is that the only Pictograph thing? Yeah, it is. It's just Memento Mori. Okay, so just Memento Mori. That's fine. We replaced a bad one with a good one if we have to get something. Alright. So now we've done Special Innovate. Let's do 1 Augury now. We're going to augur with... Does anybody even have... We have no understanding with anyone. Yeah, no understanding at all with anyone. Let's just do it with... I don't know. Do it with Asmodeus. Asmodeus is pretty good. Yeah, I like Memento Mori. It's a pretty good one. So, we're going to roll... We're doing this with Asmodeus. 4. That's 1 survival, so that's fine. They had no survival. So 1 survival. 2 here. 2nd endeavor. A 9. That's intimacy. So yep, I knew we were gonna do this. Yep. So we're gonna draw a lot of stuff this settlement phase. So let's do intimacy now. Intimacy. Again, I will nominate people right away, but this is just a formality. Like I said, normally I just roll and see what happens, but because I know I'm just gonna. So we're just gonna do Rokal and Azrael. They're both nothings, but I will do it for formality. So Rokal and Azrael. Again, this is just a formality that I'm nominating them. Here we go. Intimacy for Arc. We are well fed. If the survivors earned at least 1 CC, we did. So we add a +1 to our Arc birth. So we just need a 3 or higher. A 1. So we got a 2. The newborn dies shortly after. A random parrot, now a broken husk, wanders into the darkness, never to be seen again. The other grieves the loss, gaining 1 Lumi and a random disorder. So, someone died. Settlement phase is fun. It's just that the these first couple arc ones are really long. Like, they're really long. So let's just arbitrarily assign some sexes to these. So we're going to go down in population. So we'll just say Rokol. Or we'll just go Azrael, because they were the bottom one. So Azrael died. Rokol is going to gain a random disorder. We're going to gain an endeavor for the someone dying, so for the parent dying, because they're never to be seen again. So here we go. Spending another endeavor on Augury. I'll do the thing with Rokol. No, I'm not playing with the bookmark. Augury on a 5 is 1 survival for Asmodeus. So we spend another one again to do another one. Asmodeus is a 2 survival. Come on. Alright, so that's another Augury, or another intimacy, I mean. So that's all of our endeavors spent. Again, we already spent the 1 endeavor to do Innovate, so we're going to do that. Again, we're just going to nominate Rokol, and if Rokol happens to die, they'll die. So now it's just Rokol and Kiora. Just a 3+. So 3+, we did it. So we're going to get new life principle. Rokol and Kiora. So we'll have to draw a disorder for Rokol. Is it not working? I'll check. Make sure you're subscribed. Are you? Because it might only look at people who are subscribed for their thing. That was the weird thing from yesterday. Alright, so we got a 4. Could have gotten something from bed. Newborn is brought into the king and streaming the world. +1 population. So we get someone else. We will get a name here in a second, but let's do principle new life. We're going to go with survival of the fittest this time. Last time we went with... or no, not survival of the fittest. Last time we went with survival of the fittest. I want to do protect the young this time. So, protect the young. Definitely want to do protect the young. Where's protect the young? So we're protecting the young this time. Huh. I'll look into it again. I can extend the timer. Survival of the fittest is so much better, but I want to do... I don't know yet. We'll name it and we'll see what happens. So we'll get protect the young. We'll roll here on the thing. Let's roll on the protect the young. See what happens. I don't know. We'll look to see what we're going to name it in a second. Let me just roll this off. Principal conviction. I want principal new life. Principal conviction. Principal death. Principal society. Nope, went too far. Principal new life. With affection. Settlement embraces child. Warm arms. Nurturing life is the highest calling. Settlement gains new life. Protect the young. Find a blah, 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 blah. Roll on a thing. Where's my dice? Here it is. Here we go. A 1. Oh, a 1's actually good. The parents each gain +1 permanent evasion. Which is good, because strategist fighting art I wouldn't have been able to get anyway. Because of the Ark Survivor stuff. The child is... So the settlement gathers around the newborn in awe. Never they've seen something so... Oh, good, you guys beat another line. Parents gain 2 survival and +1 permanent evasion. Great. So a low roll is actually good. That's pretty funny. So low roll, good. What did I say? Rokel. It was the 2 bottom 2. So one's got to be male, one's got to be female. Rokel and Kiora. So here, let's just do this quick. So Rokel will be male, Kiora will be female. Issue, I think we already... Issue is a male. This is a male. Female. Asmodeus we already did, right? Asmodeus is a male. Kartaska is a female, right? Yep, Kartaska is a female. Nut is a male. Yep. Mason is also a male. So the new one's got to be female, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the new, we need a female name. So yeah, we're going to go female name. So if anybody wants to give me a female name or whatever, we'll go with that. And I'll write that down. So, all right. Tasha. Bait. All right, Bait was the first one I saw. I do kind of like Tasha. She's got hideous laughter. We'll go with Tasha. I do enjoy Tasha's hideous laughter. I got great use out of that over this weekend. So we're going with Tasha as our female. Oh, Amon. I think Amon was also a male. I missed that one. All right. So, Rorkel and Kiora. We now need to make things for them. Rorkel's going to gain a random disorder. Zool, yeah. Gozer the Gozerian. So many names. We need cards. All right, I think we're good. You can go back to this camera. All right. Here we go. All right, what I'll do is I'll run one more. Well, there's going to be 2 more fights today. I meant 2 more. I'll run 2 more White Lions. I'm going to run one before I set up for the hunt and stuff. So, Rorkel, I'll try to give farther warning, I guess. Because I guess people join really quick. Because I think there was still like some bots in there. All right. So, Rorkel. Oops. Rorkel. Was the male, right? I said that was the male. Yeah, and then Kiora. Kiora is the female. Kiora is the female. Rorkel's got to get a disorder from the first time, from the first bad. So can you switch between the lion and... what do you mean? Do you mean like... Well, according to the nodes, no. You should only have 1 in there. But, I mean, you can still play however you want. I don't see why. If you really wanted Lion and Croc in the game, you could do it however you want. But you're supposed to only have 1 node 1. So, and then yeah, then you can do whatever you want as far as which one you use. That one. Ergophobia. When you're a returning survivor, you do not generate endeavors. Great. So you're never going to be used until this gets cured. I always get... So Rorkel, despite just getting +1 evasion, or 1 evasion, which is great, and 2 survival. Just got this terrible disorder of ergophobia. Alright, the reward and loot box. So there's a link in the description of the video. In the description, it should give you a link where you can mess with your person at the bottom of the screen. I think some people said it was working. I can't see from here. I could zoom. But I think some people, the loot box should have a lion claw. Yeah, I think I see someone using the lion claw. So if you fought and beat the lion, the loot box should have a lion claw, as well as getting a king's coin. All right. Kiora has +1 evasion. She doesn't have some kind of disastrous disorder. So she's good. She also got 2 survival. She's definitely coming out now to replace skill. For sure. Rourke can sit over here with Kartaska. We are done with endeavors. We're done with organ grinder. We got our crockery. We've got our bones left, our immortal tongue. I think we're just going to save all this stuff because I think groom nail is something else I also need something to make with. So, now let's finally innovate. King's... It should be the currency. Maybe it's listed as gold. That was another thing. Sometimes it's still listed it should listen up when you click on that link. It should say, like, in the top, it should say currency, or it should say King's coin. Sometimes it says coin, sometimes it says gold, sometimes it says currency. It's really weird, but it should say your currency at the top, and there should be like a shop on the link, and then you could spend it. I think you could get a founding stone for 1, or if you get all 3 fights, you get 3. Then you can get a scout gear. There should be an entire thing of scout gear. So, let's see here. Let's draw our 2. Huh. Face painting, no thank you. Huh. Ammonia, I think we're going with ammonia. Actually, face painting is not bad, but do we get face painting? We get face painting for free, right? Face painting's the new lantern oven, if I remember right. You get it for free after the butcher. Is that correct? Face painting's for free now. So I'm taking ammonia. I'm almost 100% sure we get face painting for free now. Alright, I'll look to see the coins. I'm taking ammonia. Almost 99% sure face painting's free. So we got ourselves ammonia. Let's add ammonia consequences. Nice. I wish you luck in your gambler's chest campaign. Ammonia. Ammonia. 0 points. Alright. I will check to make sure that it gets added. Symposium, Hovel. Alright. So just Lantern Oven and Bloodletting. Alright. So our deck is kind of getting unwieldy here. Nothing I can do. It says 0 points. Alright. I'll have to look into why that is a thing. I'll look into that. Alright. There we go. Let's put our things over here. So innovations, we don't need these anymore. Or innovation deck, I should say. Let's clean. We got one. We can make a. Don't we have any organs left? We don't have any organs left. Do we not have any organs? I thought I saved an organ. We really need an organ. Broken Lantern, Crimson Bone, Flat Vein. Is a Flat Vein an organ? Flat Vein, I think, is an organ, right? If Flat Vein's an organ, we'll make a luck charm. Flat Vein is an organ. Do I need Flat Vein for anything? Is Flat Vein used for any of this stuff? Flat Vein. I don't think so. When do I start including disorders into the game? And disorders are always in the game. You always have the deck there. Let's write down all this stuff. Maybe we won't make a luck charm. Maybe I'll just let the Flat Vein sit. And let's get hunting another thingy. Alright, let's see. Whoop. So, we got Immortal Tongue. Eye of Immortal. Lonely Ant. Crimson Bone, Crimson Bones. We got 3 of those now. And Groomed Nails. So, Lonely Ant goes back in the Vermin deck. All these are monster resources. Awesome. Alright, so our knowledge cards put all this back. Where's the other chat that you're looking at if it's not YouTube? I'm not. I do have one character with luck. There is no. Asmodeus has 1 luck. So, I'm only looking at the YouTube chat. I don't look at any other chat. The coding of that thing looks at other chats, which I didn't want it to. Alright, so this and this can just go over here. This is our innovation. This is our innovations, which is just a whole bunch of them. Alright, I think we got a Departing Survival from Ammonia. Let me see how much Departing Survival we at now. Alright, I'll make a lucky charm. Ammonia gives +1 Departing Survival. Is that it? Yeah. So we have +1 Departing Survival from Ammonia. And our survival limit is still 2. Okay, so everyone's going to depart with full survival because of the CC bonus, which was also going to give everybody 1 survival when they depart. So we're at full... We're going to be just... I don't think... It shouldn't matter. Because it should just read this. Like, it shouldn't make a difference. I'll run another one right now. But that's weird that no one's getting at the, no one's getting coins. Yeah, I'll make a lucky charm. Alright, let me clean up this, and you guys can fight another white lion. So it is working, kind of. I'm going to check the currency, so then you guys can get stuff from the shop. So we're departing with Kiora, Nut. Issue's going to be our scout again. So, yep. So we got all that. Let me grab a luck charm. So the luck charm will probably go on our... How are we going to do this? So to make the luck charm, we're going to have to take the founding stone off here. Take the founding stone off. Use the finger darts and the luck charm. That will give us the +1 luck. This and this. With the bone dagger and the scrap sword, I guess. Yeah, we'll give scrap sword to you. Take the bone dagger away. Bone dagger to this guy. There we go. I'll take the founding stone off the scout, I guess. Also give the founding stone to this guy. And there we go. So, there's our gear grids. Let me clean up now. The thing that gives me... Yes, that's why I'm at 2. It's the only thing that's giving me survival limit. I have nothing else giving me survival limit right now. So, yes, you are correct. That is the thing that gave me survival. You are correct. Alright. We got that in there. That in there. We got these. Ugh. It's a shame the beanbox here isn't actually big enough to hold the survivor sheets. But I still love you, beanbox. All right. So, we spending our flat vein. Let me erase flat vein. We're spending flat vein. Make a luck charm. Let me grab luck charm. Let me switch this. There you guys should be able to see the character loadout. Luck charm. Should probably honestly make bandages. We'll make some bandages next as well. Bandages will be very good. So, we're going here. So we do activate luck charm. So we'll give the luck charm to Asmodeus. Asmodeus can go to the luck charm. So they'll have 2 luck now. They can go there. Let's go with this and this. Kiora. I guess Kiora will have the scrap sword. Because they got +1 evasion. So Kiora can have the scrap sword. What are we doing here? So Nut is the guardian. Mason's got the physiognomy. So he can only attack from facing. So we'll give Nut the bone dagger. And because Mason's just going to be running around doing terrain and stuff. Alrighty. That looks good to me. Let me set up for the hunt now. What'd I say it was? Croc hunt is basic monster basic? Yeah. We'll set up for Croc hunt. Here we go. Let's roll. 3rd card down. 1, 2, 3. Three. Oh wait, that was 1, 2, 3. My bad. All right, and then the monster card. Monster Hunt event now. There we go. Do. All right, we don't need these. Crocky. All right, so let's see. We got some stuff all set up. Let me give out all our stuff now. So we don't have cloth and satiated on some people, which is fine. So let's go with first. Monster Controller will start on Mason. So we're going to have 2 to the head, 2 to the arms, 2 to the body, and 1 to the waist, 1 to the legs. Next for Kiora is going to have none to the head, 2 to the waist. She doesn't have cloth and satiated yet. 2 to the body, 2 to the waist, 2 to the body. That's fine. 1 to the waist for Nuts. 1 to the waist for Mason. Do 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 do. All right. So we're gonna have two survival for everybody. Two survival for everybody. How much insanity for everybody? 4 insanity for Issue. Wow, 9 insanity for Mason. He's got quite a bit of insanity. A very long delay. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still pulling it. Let me see. I'll count my delay. Woo! Yeah, alright. So I'm at like 25 seconds delay. So the delay must get longer. Well, let me refresh, and I'll do delay again, because I might just be watching the stream, and my stream might be a delay. I'm going to redo it. I'll recount now, which I Alright, so... Yeah, my delay looks like... Yeah, so I'm counting like a 20 to 25 second delay. All right, I can raise the counter. All right. Just setting up the decks here. So I gotta pull out these quag cards. Huh. I guess we didn't have too many quag cards last time. Not very many quag cards. Alright, we'll start the hunt now. Alright, let's do this, do this, do this, this, this. Alright, start the hunt. Where's my cards? Do. 77. 77. $77 is Sinkhole. A gaping sinkhole suddenly opens under the survivors, revealing a swirling black pool of ichor beneath them. Each survivor rolls 1d10. The lowest scoring survivors in this case, becomes a straggler. Each straggler rolls 1d10. If any survivor has a whip, throw a line. Okay. So, here we go. We'll see who becomes a straggler. So, first is Issue. Issue's got a 3. Mason, 8. So, still Issue. Nut, still Issue. Kiora, still Issue. Asmodeus, still Issue. Alright, so the straggler will be Issue. Here we go. An 8. You were dragged to safely, terrified but unharmed. Okay, good thing that doesn't actually mean we're terrified. Let's see. Next is the actual Croc hunt event. Crawling Finger. While climbing a slope, the survivors overtake a large severed finger inching its way up the hill. The event revealer pauses and chooses one result. So the event revealer right now is Nut. Lose track of the crawling finger, suffer 1 brain event damage. 3 courage, 3 understanding, and a pickaxe. So zone out. Alright. Lose track of the crawling finger, suffer 1 brain event damage. So, 1 brain event damage to Nut. He goes down to 2. See. Next, we have random basic. Oh wow. Finale. So I know this is finale. Alright. An enormous metallic sound rings out from a distance. All survivors are electrified with dread. They suffer 2 brain event damage. Great. This is terrible for this. Oh, this is not good for this. Okay, everyone's going to suffer 2 brain event damage, which is just not good for hunting a croc. Not good for a croc at all. Asmodeus goes down to 2. Kiora fills in her box. So her brain damage box is now filled. Nut is going to have 0 insanity. Mason's going to go down to 7. This is just not good. And then 2 for Issue. Alright, survivors may follow the sound, otherwise they panic and retreat in the opposite direction. End this event and move the survivors 2 spaces back on the hunt board. Each survivor gains +1 courage and generally approaches the sound's origin. As they travel, they pass the shattered corpses of strange beasts. If any survivor has 3+ understanding, they follow the trail of courses. Otherwise, harvest 3 random basic resources from the corpses and end this event. So everyone's going to gain 1 survival, or 1 courage, and we're going to get 3 basic resources. And then we're going to hunt a croc. So let's all gain 1 courage. Everyone gains a courage. Everyone gains courage. Everyone gains courage. And basic resources. Monster Bone. Perfect Dorian. He's actually pretty good. Good. Perfect Dorian, Monster Bone, and a question. It's pretty good. Just going to give all those to the scout, I guess. So, there we go. That was our hunt. Let's now fight Crocky. All right. Okay. Here we go. Where is the rest of the Croc? Wait, where is the rest of Croc? Croc deck, here it is. No, wait, that's not it. This is it. Okay. So, Croc. Normally totally worth it. Yeah, it's not good that we're going to start off terrified, so that's not great. But the Crimson Croc. So, we now have, what is it? Croc here is 7 basic. So let's go ahead and do our 7 basic. 3 advanced. So let's shuffle up our 7 basic. Seven basic. Yeah, I got to do the 2. There's going to be extra terrain. We also got to set up quite a bit of terrain for somebody to mess around with. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 3 of these advanced guys. One, 2, 3 of those guys. Shuffle up. Okay, there's our AI deck. Shuffle up the wounds, just because. Do it for transparency's sake of shuffling all the decks. There we go. Also remember Train, yeah, Trainmancer. We do have a Trainmancer. Alright, let's go with terrain. Alright. So first we set up Survivor Corpse, which whatever we usually put over here or whatever. We're gonna have that start next to the guy who needs to mess with stuff. So we got terrain going. We'll draw 2 of these because 1 from Croc. So oh man, Bug Patch. We actually got the new one. I have yet to get this one. Sick. So we got the glowing waypoint. I'll go grab that terrain. We've never used that before. The other one's a Bug Patch. That one we've seen tons and tons of times. So here's the new terrain. Can try to get a Lantern Halberd. Bug Patch. Let me grab this Bug Patch. And let me grab Lantern Halberd. All right, Lantern Halberd's sick. Let's see. Yeah, no one's strong enough. You may attempt to pull the waypoint from the ground. Roll 1d10 and add your strength. Yep, so there's no one strong enough to pull it out. But we can interact with it. I don't even know if we should interact with it. -1 strength kind of sucks. And just nothing would happen. So, set up at 5 spaces away from all other terrain. That could just go over here, whatever. Go over there, waypoint. Bug patch. Set up adjacent to the monster. That's fine. That's good. That'll make it easy to get. Alright, there's our 2 extra terrain. Yeah, but there's nothing... he doesn't have any extra strength. He doesn't need... So, let's see. Some people are going to start with Terrified because of that stupid event. So Kiyora's going to start Terrified, and Nut is starting Terrified. So we have 2 people who are starting Terrified. Alright. What was it now? What'd I say? The fizzy... who's the one that has to interact with a bunch of terrain? Was that physiometry? Yes. So, physiometry needs to do a bunch of stuff. Guardian. Also, we're going to try to trigger Guardian, so Nut needs to do that. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this stuff going. Let's get this started then. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go there. There. Who's got the bone? So Nut's got the bone dagger. He's got physiometry. No, Nut has the interacting thing. Mason. Mason has physiometry. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna spam the blood pool, and level up our thing. And then Scout, whatever. Scout needs to be 5 away, wherever there's Scout. Yeah, so Scout just sits over here. Alright, so there we go. Let's hope we don't get Terrified right away and get completely killed or yumped. I can actually see I need to zoom out the camera slightly. So let me do that real quick. There. Now the board is good. You can see the whole board. All right. We will... Yeah, I don't want to get immortal either. I really don't want to get immortal either. So... hold on. It didn't zoom out right. No, that's better. All right, there we go. Now I can see that it's better. All right. All right. Let's not draw something bad. Here. This is something bad. All non-death survivors. That's everybody. Each target rolls 1d10. A result of 4 plus or higher, they're 4 plus and higher than their courage. They suffer... Okay, this is terrible. This is like the worst card to draw right away. So... what a terrible card to draw. This is everybody. Alright, each target rolls 1d10. So, 8. Knockback 5 and 1 brain damage to the scout. This is a terrible card to draw. So, scout goes down to 1. Knockback 5. This is a terrible card to draw. 3. That's not a 4+. Okay, so Mason is fine. 6, that's a 4+. Nut. Oops, I just realized these are the wrong places. So Nut gets knocked back. Kiora. Nut fills in his thing. He's got his light brain trauma. Kiora, she's gonna take damage. Or, well, wait, we'll find out. She's gonna do brain trauma, and we'll find out if she needs to take damage. So she's taking brain trauma. Here we go. Brain trauma for Kiora. A 7. Lunacy. Gain a random disorder and take 1 damage. So she's going to take 1 damage somewhere. Take 1 damage to the legs for Kiora. It's going to be a light. And then she's going to get a random disorder. Okay, random disorder. Man, this is like the worst card in the history of cards to draw. Because he's going to do basic action after all this. This is a terrible card to draw. Ergophobia. Wait, I just drew this. That's right. I got to roll down. Hold on. I got to roll down these cards because these old cards mixed with new cards, even though I did the same Ultra Pro sleeves, they're clearly influencing what I'm cutting to. It's it's the third time I've drawn that disorder just today. So the 9th card down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9th card. Monster Panic. Monster Panic. Whenever you suffer brain damage from an Intimidate action, suffer 1 additional brain damage. Monster Panic's not terrible. But, Disorder. Monster Panic. Okay, Monster Panic, there we go. And one more person. Asmodeus, 6. He's also going to get... He goes down to 1 Insanity. And knockback 5. 1, 2, 3. Great. Super fun. Alright, now it's going to do basic action. Perform basic action targeting the furthest survivor in range. 1, 2, 3. Let's move this so I can count these all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not in range for the scout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is in range for Nut, who's also terrified. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not in range for Kiora. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not in range for Asmodeus. So it's going to target Nut. And we're going to dash, because otherwise he's terrified. He'll probably die. So, it's going to target, basic action targeting the first survivor in range. So we're going to dash here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now he's going to come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And that's the end of this card now. What a terrible card to draw. Oh my gosh. What a horrendous first card. Alright. Whew, that was rough. That was insanely rough. Alright. Mason is our starting monster controller. He is going to interact with this terrain here. So, come on, Mason. You can do this. Let's use our good dice, the one we've been using. What do we have luck with? Did we have luck with the Valentine's Day dice? I think we had Valentine's Day dice last time. Not the winter dice. So Valentine's Day dice we had luck with. Doing Survivor Corpse. 6. 3 Insanity and a Skull. Yes! That's what we want. Definitely wanted the Skull. So 3 Insanity and the Skull. And we can give someone Insanity of our choice. Well, I had no choice. He was going to get killed. If I didn't dash there, he was done. So, we get to give someone Insanity of our choice. This will also let us make the blood compass, finally. So, Mason is going to go ahead and gain his thing. He's going to do his physiognomy 1 for interacting with terrain. He's going to gain 3 Insanity. He goes up to 10. And someone of their choice. Let's give it to Kiora. Kiora is going to gain 1 Insanity because we get to give it to someone of our choice. Kiora is going to gain 1 Insanity and instantly get rid of Terrified. So that's how she's going to spend her thing. 2 others. I need to program a command so I can hide the avatars once I start the actual showdown. If you want, I can go turn them off at the computer. It would take me like 35 seconds. If you want, I'll go turn them off. Otherwise, I'll leave them up there. Hey, I see someone with Lion Guitar. Hooray, Lion Guitar worked. Otherwise, I'll go hide them now that the actual fight's starting. So, this is Kiora here. Actually, Kiora should have a sword, so I remember better. So let me grab Kiora, someone with a sword. She does have Scrap Sword. Okay. There. Kiora's got Scrap Sword. There we go. Alright. Nut is still terrified. What can we do with Nut? Well, let's move Mason up here. So he can start interacting with the blood pool and stuff. Let's go with Asmodeus, who's got range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Can't get to within range of that. Kiora can move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does everyone get over to the pool? Mason now. No, wait. Nut. Nut has no way of getting rid of Terrified. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I don't want to run away too far. I'm going to go to here. Right? He was here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Alright. So the scout really can't do anything either. So 1, 2, 3. There we go, Scouty. Alright. That seems to be just about it. Since, yeah, Mocking Bite. Closest threat facing in range. Closest threat facing is going to be Nut. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's fine. Nut can do whatever. This is fine. It's not going to get instantly killed. 2 speed. So okay, so 2 speed, hitting on a 3+. So that's going to be 2 hits for 1 damage. He already has Terrified, so he's just going to get knocked down, but he's going to take his 2 damage. It's not that bad of a card. Let's just take the 2 damage for Nut. Double Body is a little bit worse, but since he was already knocked down anyway, that's still fine. So he's got a heavy body. He's knocked down because that was going to happen anyway since he already has Terrified. Not bad. Now, I'm going to pitch you this question. Is looking at Physiognomy 2 cheating? How fast should I rush Physiognomy? Is it so good that I should just spend the next 4 turns doing terrain because it's so good? Or should I just try to start the fight a little bit before I get into this? Let's go with the Scouty Boy. 1, 2, 3. Good job, Scouty Boy. Kiora probably needs some more insanity. Asmodeus needs some more insanity, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's drink from the pool with Asmodeus. No, oh, 10. That's monster level insanity. So Asmodeus goes up to 2 insanity. All right. Let's get this. You rush it. All right, I'll rush it. So let's get onto the terrain here. We're gonna do the bug first. Okay, we'll rush it. So bug time. A 2. You catch nothing. All right, that's fine. I get to interact with it again. So that's the second terrain we've interacted with. Mason's fine. Just so you know, Mason's got 10 insanity. He doesn't really need to drink from the pool. He can do the bug. The 10 insanity is enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get on the train because I know there's that card that could happen. Kiora, a 4 on the pool is still 1 insanity, so she goes up to 2. So she's at 2 insanity. There's nothing I can do to get rid of Terrified because he's knocked down. And I really don't want to spend a bunch of time encouraging people. So I think that's all we can do. Closest threat in range, which is going to be Mason. So closest threat in range is Mason. Now he's going to need to get into the right spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there we go. Closest threat is Mason. It's going to be 2 speed. No one else is going to be hit with this synchronic attack. Mason is fine. He's got Buds of Insanity. So 2 speed hitting on a 3+. It's 2 hits. It's fine. Do our after damage. Double body. Oh my gosh, this is bad. So double body. It's going to be bleed 1 and knockback 5. It's going to be knocked down from the double body. Man, the double body is kind of killing me. So knockback 5 and... Well, he's got to go straight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's knocked down. I forget exactly... I think she's knocked down as well, right? When a collision with a survivor... when a survivor moves through a survivor, they both just get knocked down, right? Yeah. So she's knocked down as well. That's fine. So he stands. Again, all fine. So Mason's got himself a heady body. That's fine. Those 2 are knocked down. Scouty Boy is going to go 1, 2, 3 because he needs some insanity. Nut. Well, let's go with Kiora here. Well, let's go. Scout's going to encourage Kiora. So Scout's going to fist pump or whatever needs to happen. Who is the one... I got to look here. Who's the one who cannot attack from the front? Is that Mason? Yeah, Mason's fixated. So I got to remember Mason can only attack from the front. So Kiora can do whatever she wants. Yeah, Kiora can do whatever she wants. She's fine. So, let's encourage Kiora. So encouraging Kiora, she's just going to move to here. 1, 2, 3 to get right to there. So she's still on the terrain. She's the one with the scrap sword. So attacking with scrap sword, it's going to hit on a 4+ because we're in the blind spot. So 1 miss, 1 hit. So 1 hit. It's a vasodilated. This is wounding on a 4. That's a wound. This is archived. We add a vasodilated card. Oh, wow. All right. We can actually get into that spot. So we will do that. And we'll do our wound. All right. This should be easy to get. We can just get this right now with Asmodeus. So Asmodeus will go onto this spot. He can now see that with his ranged finger darts. He will attack with finger darts into the right spot, actually. So, finger darts are 2 speed. I think I should probably get... Actually, I'm going to get closer so I can get the... I actually want the accuracy bonus. So I'm not going to use them as range. I want to actually get the blind spot. So, now we'll get the +1 accuracy. So now we're hitting on a 6+. That's a perfect hit. So, on a perfect hit, we will do nothing, really. But we're actually in the correct spot here. So, let's go ahead. We are in the right spot. Gain +3 to wound this location. So we're going to wound on a 2. So as long as you don't roll a 1, we're wounding on a 2. 7 is not a critical. Actually, 8 would have been a critical. Because Asmodeus has got +1 luck, then +1 luck from the luck charm. So this is not a critical, but it is a wound. So that's a discarded. We do another wound. All right, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Scout has gone. Kiora has gone. Asmodeus has gone. Mason, I don't know if I really want to encourage Mason. I would have to encourage him to get up. I don't think so. Let's just go with Nut. 1, man, I really need some insanity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I don't want to get like super close to him. But I need to get back to that pool. So, there we go. We're just going to go there and hope that it doesn't targetify a terrified attack person. All right, here we go. Next card. Here. Survivor that last suffered damage. This is weird. So, survivor that last suffered damage is going to be Mason. Is the survivor who last suffered damage. So, move and intimidate target. So, it's going to just roll right over everybody. Boo, 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 boo. Those two are going to get knocked down. Alright. If adjacent, the monster's jaundiced eyes lock onto yours. Breathing quickening to match your own. Sinew groans as the monster's jaws stretch on impossible, blah, blah, blah. Pressures displacing your runs. You are knocked down and suffer monster level brain damage. It's not bad. He's got so much insanity, it's not bad. So he goes down to 9 insanity. That's not bad. It's 9. He's got so much insanity, I don't need to dodge it. He's fine. He's got 9 insanity. He's got 10 insanity, so whatever. It's fine. He's now going to stand. Oh, you're talking about dashing for these two? I don't want to dash with those two. I want them to be in the pool. I want them to be on terrain. Like, they really need the insanity. If I dash out of the way, then I have to walk back. Nah, they're fine. I want them to be in the pool. I want them to be there the whole time. Dashing just seems like a waste of survival to me. Because I could just encourage them. Like, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, if he encourages them and then she encourages him, it's the same thing had they dashed. Like, it's just one in survival. 1, 2, 3. Scouty Boy finally gets to do something. Scouty Boy. Rolling on the blood pool. A 10. He's going to gain 1 insanity. Scout goes up to 2. So, Scouty Boy goes up to 2. Let's see. I really need insanity now. So, let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to here. 4, because I want to at least try. So, let's do with the pool. Really need this. So, Nut is finally going to do this. Here. A 10. He's going to gain 1 insanity. And then Nut is probably going to surge to get rid of Terrified. Should I surge to get rid of Terrified, or should I headband? If I headband, I don't get to attack or interact with the terrain or anything like that. So I ask you, should I headband or should I surge to get rid of Terrified? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go here. Interact with this terrain because we're rushing the thing. A 1. He's going to gain Hemophobia, right? Yeah, so he gains Hemophobia, which sucks. But he interacts with another terrain. That'll go to... So he's got 2 more to do. It's going to gain Hemophobia, which is whenever someone gets a bleed, then I'm knocked down, which is terrible. Okay, Nut is surging. Yeah, Nut's surging to get rid of Terrified. So Nut's got no more survival. Man, I hate Hemophobia. So Hemophobia. Okay, there we go. Hemophobia. Let's go. This should be fine. Alright, so we got rid of Terrified. Should be fine. Well, if I'm not going to surge, then I am going to move into the pool. Or, I mean, if I am going to surge, I'm going to move into the pool. Because I'm not going to attack with these two then. So I'm going to move into there. And we'll see what we draw now. There's no rerolls. I don't have any rerolls. I took Protect the Young. So, let's draw. Threat with the most bleed tokens, which is going to be Mason. That's right. So, Mason. Threat with the most bleed. It's Mason. Synchronic Strike, which is not going to hit anybody else. So, we go 2 speed. Mason. Guardian is... He has Guardian. So I'm hoping to force a reroll on them if they roll in the blood pool. So, right here. Let me move the card. I'll show it. Let me roll this. That's going to be 2 hits. If you are Terrified or Deaf... Alright, that's fine. So this is just going to do 2 damage. No one's Terrified. Yeah. This guy has Guardian right here. So he's he's adjacent to one of them. Alright, let's see. 2 damage, 1 to the waist, 1 to the feet. So Mason loses 1 on his waist, that's fine. Takes 1 to his feet, that's fine. Alright, everybody stands up. Everybody stands up. Scout is going to interact with terrain again. Yeah, no one else has any tokens. No one else has any tokens. There's only the bleed token. I don't have, like, whatchamacallit. I don't have any death. I don't have Lanternism death tokens. I don't have tenacity tokens. I don't have anything besides bleed tokens right now. So, let's interact with the scout in the blood pool. Another 1. Someone's going to gain Hemophobia. My gosh, I'm rolling so bad on this. Hemophobia. It's really bad. I'm rolling really poorly on this thing. Alright. Mason will interact with the blood pool. 5, that's 1 insanity. It's going to go up to 10 insanity. I don't know if it's worth rushing this. No, they got to be adjacent. I wasn't adjacent next to the... I can't be adjacent to everybody. I'm adjacent to... This is the guy who has Guardian. So when I roll right now, I can try to protect him. So he's now going to go, which is Asmodeus. Well, Asmodeus should probably just attack. Yeah, let's just attack with Asmodeus. So 1, 2, we'll just go here. And we're going to, or wait. Yeah, we'll go here. Attack with Asmodeus. And then we'll re-roll something if we have to. So, attacking with the finger darts. It's going to be 2 speed hitting us 7+. That's double miss. I guess we'll trigger Guardian now just to do it, because it's limit once per showdown. We'll gain our systemic pressure token and re-roll one of their results. So we're going to re-roll whatever, the 2. Still miss. It's fine. That's going to trigger Guardian. So we'll gain our systemic pressure, we'll trigger Guardian, and we'll see what Guardian 2 does. So, triggering Guardian. So at least now we have it in the deck. That was the wrong one. Dreamism, this one. Do I not have Dreamism? Yeah, hold on. I gotta grab Dreamism. I guess I didn't pull the deck out. Alright, Guardian 2. Dreamism. Alright, Guardian 2. You imagine yourself the sole protector, carrying everyone on your shoulders. After a survivor in your field of view makes a roll, you may intervene. Once per showdown. So we can do this again now. So Guardian 2. So it takes 4 observations. So we can do this again. Systemic pressure token. I don't actually have systemic pressure tokens. So systemic, or we'll just put systemic pressure here. That should be fine. Nut's got no survival anyway, so whatever. He can't gain it anyway. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so that was Nut. Now, we want to attack with Kiora. We don't want to get... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I want to attack in the blind spot with Kiora. Just so I can keep hitting with Scrap Sword. Alright, Scrap Sword. Hitting on a 4+ with Kiora. 1 hit. Impervious, great. Whatever. She doesn't have deadly. Nothing happens. Great. Alright. Sucks that she had to move off the terrain, but whatever. I think that is everyone. Correct, that's everyone. Alright, let's draw the next card. Mocking Bite. Closest threat. Facing. That's going to be Mason again. Okay, 2 speed. Hitting on 3+. It's double perfect hit. Okay. After damage, they gain Terrified. Okay. That sucks that they're going to gain Terrified. Ugh. Okay, so they have to take the 2 damage and they're going to gain Terrified, but we can get rid of Terrified right away. Head and leg. That's both are going to be heavy on Mason. Leg heavy, head heavy, and he's knocked down. So we're definitely going to encourage him so he can advance his whatever physiognomy. Alright, so definitely going to be encouraging him. Alright, let's scout. Scout will do this on the blood pool. Gain 1 insanity, go up to 3. Then he'll encourage to get Mason to stand, and then Scout He's going to run away a little bit. Mason's going to go... Well, Mason will interact with this terrain. No, he'll do the bug. So Mason's going to come do the bug. A 2, doesn't that nothing happens? Yeah, 2. You catch nothing, but that will be his triggering of his thing. So he's going to go physiognomy 2 now. So let's get physiognomy 2. See what that does. Nope, this is the wrong one. That's survival. Physiognomy 2. During the showdown setup, draw 2 additional terrain, pick 1, and place it. That's totally not really that worth it. All right. Totally not worth it. I should have definitely not been doing that so recklessly. That's totally not worth it. All right, well... I guess I live and learn now. I do now know what it does. Totally not worth doing that as recklessly as I was doing it. Should have been fighting. That's something that could have happened at any time. All right. Let's let's attack with the scrap sword again and hope to do better. Scrap sword, 2 speed. Sitting at a 5 or 4 plus because I'm in the blind spot. I could force a reroll. I might as well, because she's in my field of view. Yeah, she's in my field of view, so I'll force the reroll on this 1. Why not? So that's 2 hits now. So I got 1. How many wounds does Croc have left? Quite a bit. I was really forcing that. He's got 9 health. No. Yeah, 9 health left. I was really forcing getting that done. So we got 2. Okay. Well, might be another campaign ender right now. So trap. All survivors are doomed. Monster move, blah, 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 blah. The attacker gains terrified. Monster accelerates your heart, gain death count. The monster giggles, full moves away, and turns to face the attacker. Alright, let's reshuffle these cards up. So that's not good. I think she's pretty much dead. I don't think there's much saving her now. I think Kiora's dead. Unless we can kill this thing in 5 rounds with a survival limit of 2. I don't think so. So she's going to gain terrified. It's going to move full move away. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn to face. That was terrible. Yeah, I think we're donezo here. I don't think there's much we can do. Not much we can do at this point. So let's nut, I guess. Asmodeus. I guess he could try to throw at the thing with his finger darts. No, he can't, because... Yeah, I guess we'll try to throw at the stupid thing. So, what can we do? This is not great. So, yeah, I guess we'll try to hit with finger darts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, right? Because he's still within range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is good enough, I guess. Finger darts. 2 speed, hitting on a 7 plus. Double miss. Man, I'm rolling a lot of 1s. Okay, monster controller goes back to Mason. Let's draw the next card. Hail of Fingers. This is the range one. Man, this is going to be bad. Closest threat, which is going to be Asmodeus. Range 6. So, what is he at? He's at 4. 5, 6. Now he's at range 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Range 6. +1 speed. Monster's wound stack. There's only 2 cards in the monster's wound stack. So it's going to be 3 speed, hitting on a 8+. No hits. It's good. Nothing happens. Good. Alright, we're going to get rid of Terrified right away with Kiora. So she's getting rid of Terrified. That's the end of her action. She'll just move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just to get on terrain. Mason, who can only attack from... He's just going to do this stupid bug again. Oh my gosh. Suffer 3 brain damage. I cannot catch this bug. I've only rolled 1s and 2s. So, suffer 3 brain damage from this bug. Alright. Goes down to 7. This bug is... Alright. So, that was Mason. Let's go back with the Scout. Scout will roll. Oh my gosh. Scout already has Hemophobia. So we don't get Hemophobia again. Alright. Let's, that's the end of that. Asmodeus can attack, I guess. 1, 2, he can attack. We'll just do this. Asmodeus, 2 speed, 7+. 1 perfect hit. Okay, he's critting on an 8, wounding on a 5. So, another failure. Reflex. Monster flips upside down, glides and moving 2 spaces forward. Suffer 1 brain damage. 1, 2. Suffer 1 brain damage. Asmodeus goes down to 1. So I've had 4 rolls in a row now that are 1s or 2s. Switch the dice. I've switched multiple. I've used the winter dice. Valentine's dice. Alright, that's the end of that. No, wait. We can still move, I think, with Nut. He's done nothing yet. Yeah, Nut's done nothing. So, here, I'll switch to the Horripilation dice. 6. Nut gains his insanity from drinking from the pool. Goes up to 2 insanity. And he's going to move to here. There we go. Next card. Great, a repeat card. Place a token on this card. Closest threat facing in range. Move and attack. It's going to be 2 speed. +1 damage for each token. So it's going to be 2 speed hitting on a 4+. So it's only 1 hit for 1 damage, which is fine. To the head, which is fine. He goes down to 1. All this is fine. Repeat card stays there. It's got 1 token on it. There we go. Alright. Monster's turn. Monster controller goes to Nut now. There we go. Scout. 8. Gains 1 insanity. Goes up to 4. Next. Mason. Get the bug, please. 8. Let's think that's getting the bug. Gain 1 random vermin and archive this terrain. Finally. Got the bug. Random vermin. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the fighting arts again. Random vermin. Come on, crab spider. Hooray, crab spider. It's a hide. Alright. Nut. Nut's already done all his guardian stuff. He needs more insanity. 10. He's going to go up to 3 insanity. Kiora probably needs to hurry up and kill this thing. She's got 2 tokens now. So she's at death count 2. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get into blind spot. Alright. Here we go. She's going to try to kill this thing. We'll see what happens. Let's see. I'll use the Horripilation dice and a Valentine's Day dice. So, attacking for blind spot with a scrap sword. It's hitting on a 4+. That's 2 hits. Okay. These are 2 failure ones. 2 spaces forward, 3 spaces back. So we'll go the 2 spaces forward first, whatever. Okay, so she's wounding on a 3. She's wounding on a 4. A 9 is not a critical. I wish it would have been, but that's not a failure. So she gains, or she does 1 wound, which gets rid of this repeat card. So the repeat card's gone. Next, again, wounding on a 4. 7, also not a critical, but it is a wound. Reshuffle these cards. There's a wound. Kiora is going to surge. She goes down to 1. Go back with the Valentine's Day dice and the Horripilation dice. Pretty much that's what I'm doing right now. Kiora is going to go all out. She's surging. Yeah, she's surging. So the 3's a miss, but the 8's a hit. So the ace is a hit. This is going to be a reflex regardless. That's a critical, so it cancels. Ruptures the poison balloon within the monsters. Gains -1 toughness token and gain a random monster resource. So the reflex was canceled. I do a wound. It gets -1 toughness. So it's got -1 toughness, which is great. She's surging again because she's got death count. So she's going to surge again. Kiora is surging again now. 4+. That's a perfect hit, so it gains barbed 4. So it's gaining barbed 4. We got 2 hits. 1, 2. Do the vasodilated. Anything but a 1. 5. That's a wound. We had a vasodilated card. Again, anything but a 1. 3. That's another wound. So there. She just did 5 wounds. I could surge again. At the end of each round, gain +1 survival and place a death token. You may surge an additional time each round for each token. Alright, she's going to surge again because she can do 2 extra surges. She's got 2 tokens on there. So she's surging it. Well, let's see. Hold on, I got to draw this card. She can't surge again because this thing would not be correct. She's not in the right spot for that. So there we go. She just did 5 damage. Good old scrap sword. There's only 4 wounds left. She could kill it. Yeah, there's 4 wounds left. She could kill it next turn. No one's terrified. Alright, that was pretty good. Good job, Kiora. I think everyone's gone now, right? No, Asmodeus hasn't gone yet. So Asmodeus could do this. Yeah, Asmodeus will clear this out of the way. 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's got line of sight to this. So he'll go ahead and try to get rid of that. Finger darts. 2 speed, hitting on a 7+. Well, she can surge because of this. At the end of each round, gain +1 survival and place a death count token on this card. You may surge an additional time each round for each token on this card. So she's got 2 tokens on that, so she can just keep surging. She'll be able to surge 3 times next round if she wants to. So here we go. That's a perfect hit. Doesn't really do anything, but that is a perfect hit. It's enough to draw this, and we are in the right spot. So we're going to gain 3, 5, so anything but a 1. An 8's actually a critical, because Asmodeus has the luck charm and +1 luck. So the 8's a critical. Your attack slides right into the monster's vulnerable. Blah, blah, blah. It gains -1 accuracy, and now I gain 2 resources, because I didn't gain 1 from this last critical. Right? Didn't I do a critical? Yeah, I didn't gain one from this. So this was the last one. So I gained a monster resource. We're gaining 2 monster resources and doing another wound. So doing another wound, gaining 2 monster resources. And then Kiora's gaining a survival and then gaining another token. So 2 monster resources. 1, 2. Please, Vein Glass. Pale Flesh. That's something. Pale Flesh and Crimson Fin again. Whatever. I'm just going to give all these to the Scout. Yeah, she can surge during the flows, too. At the end of each round. So, yeah. So that's the end of the round now. It's the end of the round is Survivor's turn. So she's at 3. She's going to go up to 2 survival. So we draw a card. Here we go. Drawing a card. Hia. Closest threat facing in range. Okay, so it's going to turn. Well, it doesn't turn now. Right now it's just going to target. So it's picking Kiora. And as we said, she's going to surge right now because it's a new round. So she's going to surge. So she's going to spend 1 survival to surge and attack. And she might be able to kill this. If she does 2 damage here, she'll kill it because this card's in play. So, surging. She's still in the blind spot. So she's still hitting on a 4+. That's 2 hits. 1, 2. 1 is super dense, doesn't make a difference. So we'll do the super dense, but this is going to be on a reflex. We'll do the parry location first. Parry's only a critical, right? So, is that how this works? Parry can only be wounded on a critical. So I have to roll a critical, which I didn't. This is just going to disarm her scrap sword. Okay. So we'll discard those 2 cards. Disarm her scrap sword. Disarming her scrap sword. Where's my disarm tokens? So her scrap sword's disarmed, and it goes someplace else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So back to there. I could just surge again. Nah, I'm not going to surge again. Well, yeah, whatever. I'll surge again. I'm going to surge again during this flow. Because I can surge an additional time. So we'll just surge again. That will bring her down to 0 survival, but whatever. Surging again, attacking with Fist and Tooth this time. In the blind spot, she's going to hit with a 7+. That's 1 hit. So she did hit. She's in the right spot for this because she's still in the blind spot, which is why I wanted to surge again. She's yeah, she's got line of sight to this. So unless you attack the highlight spot, your wound attempt automatically failure. Oh wait, no. She's not in the right spot. Because she's not adjacent to it. So surging is actually bad. Well, no, it's fine. So I did the parry location first because the other one would have done this. What is it? So had I wound this, I do the wound, but then it's going to move out of the way. Then I end my attack, right? I didn't want it to move. I was hoping I could just surge with Fist and Tooth, but I forgot. I didn't know that this card was down here. I wasn't paying attention. So this would have caused it to move, and then I would have stopped surging, right? I couldn't have been able to keep attacking with Fist and Tooth. The parry, parry's different, right? The parry doesn't really do anything. The parry just gives me more survival and more insanity. So, like, it's like, big deal, because I'm just going to keep surging. So I have to dash. So, I dash here. So now I'm done with my survival. I have to dash to get into this location, and then I can surge. So I dash and surge to get into this location. Now I attack. So I attempt to wound, strike the center, gain +3 to wounding this. It's got -1 toughness. So I wound on a 4+. No, on a 3+ I wound because it's got -1 toughness. So let's go back to the Horripilation dice. That's been working for me. A 3+ I wound. That's good enough. So I wound this location. I could surge. I guess I just try surging. Can I surge? I could surge with Asmodeus. And try to kill it. Asmodeus could surge here. Is it worth? Should I just surge again and try to kill it? If I get 1 wound, it's over. I guess, yeah. I'll just surge with Asmodeus. It's going to go down to 1 survival. I'll surge now with Asmodeus. He's still within range, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's still within range. I'll surge before this thing even triggers. Trying to kill it. Needs to hit on a 7+. That's a perfect hit. Perfect hit doesn't do anything. As long as this isn't the trap. It's not the trap. It's super dense. Things aren't... finger darts aren't fragile. Or aren't frail, I mean. So all I need to do is wound this. So, finger darts have 2, 3... I just need a 4+. So 1. So that's a failure. Now it's going to move, which sucks. That sucks. So, let's resolve the reflex. What is it? To the left. Yeah, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3. That's the end of that. Moved. Now we do Mocking Bite, which is closest threat facing. It already had targeted her. So now it's going to go here. Targets her. 2 speed. Hitting on a 4+ because she's got 1 evasion. So only hits once. It's going to take 1 damage. She's going to gain Terrified, which is fine. Where's this damage go now? To the body, which is fine. 1 damage to the body is fine. Okay. That's the end of that. So he's got 2 wounds left. I need to go get my thing now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't get to my weapon. Man, would have been nice to be able to kill it. Cannot get to my weapon. Let's go with... the monster does not have -1 accuracy. It's got -1 toughness. She was a threat. Wasn't he... Oh yeah, we target him. You're right. She stays there. No, it doesn't have -1 accuracy. It has -1 toughness. No, it has -1 toughness. So yeah, it doesn't target her, it targets him, but it doesn't really change anything. When did it get -1 accuracy? Looking back, when did it gain -1 accuracy? Oh, you're right. Yeah, it gained -1 accuracy from here. No, wait. No, it didn't. So it gained -1 accuracy from this thing. So nothing does hit. That is correct. So it's got -1 accuracy, which is fine. This still doesn't change anything. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still got to get to there. Let's quickly do this with everybody. Scout time. Scout gains goes up to 5 insanity. Mason, yeah, whatever. Mason gains 1 insanity, goes up to 8. Nuts. Nuts got bone dagger. No, Nut, whatever. Nut can just gain insanity there. Nut will gain insanity, goes up to 4 insanity. Kiora can't do anything. She has to go get her sword. Asmodeus can go 1, 2, right to there. That'll be fine. I could throw a Founding Stone during the next flow if I wanted to, but I don't really want to keep throwing Founding Stones. We'll attack again with Finger Darts, which is 2 speed, hitting on a 7+. So that's double miss, no big deal. This card's not that big of a deal. So Kiora's going to gain a survival, and is going to gain 1 more token. So she's got 1 turn to live. Closest threat, facing. It's just going to bring him over to here. So, which is perfect. Closest threat, facing, in range. 2 speed. Hitting on a 5+. It's 2 hits. After damage, gain Terrified, which is fine. So Asmodeus will gain Terrified. He's going to take 2 damage. Where's 2 damage? Waist and body, which is fine. He's still got full stuff. So waist goes down, body goes down to 1. Alright, not that big of a deal. Now, he's terrified, but let's go with Kiora. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll dash. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, because 4, going to dash with Kiora. She's going to pick up her weapon, gets her thing back, dashing, and now attacking. So she's going to hit on a 4+. It's 1 miss, but she hits once. As long as this isn't the trap, it's not. It's vasodilated, which is fine. So hopefully we wound. -1 toughness, so it goes down to 6. It's 3, so wounding on a 3. It's no critical, but that's a wound. So it's another vasodilated card. So we draw a vasodilated card. There we go. It's going to be right in the front, which is fine. Wounds off Mocking Bite. Now he's on basic action. But we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to go to here. So still in range 4. Or 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Range 4. We're going to do 2 speed. Hitting on a 7+. Double miss. Now we will go with Nut. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get here. Nut's going to go into the correct spot here. 2 speed, 3 speed, attacking with the dagger. So 3 speed, attacking with Bone Dagger, hitting on a 7+. It's one hit. The 9 is all we need. It's 1 hit. We know it's a vasodilated card. So this is fine. It's not going to be a thing we're going to worry about. So he's got -1 toughness. We got +1 strength. So on a 5, a 7 will kill it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. The 7 will kill it. That's the end of this thing. Let's draw our 5 resources. 5 monster resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have not gotten any veined glass. I've got a bunch of pale flesh, another pale flesh, a bunch of other stuff. No veined glass, which is quickly becoming a problem. Let's draw our 4 basic resources. The veined glass thing is becoming an issue. 1, we got a love juice. 2, 3, 4. We got a perfect hide as well. Probably want to make scavenger kit. I think that's what we're probably going to do. So we got our perfect hide, we got a perfect organ, got a love juice, got a bunch of stuff that we can't really use. Probably going to make scavenger kit. Seems like a good idea. That was disastrous. Alright, so that's the end of the lantern year. As I said, I did a post talking about it, so people would rather the streams just go for lantern years. So I'm going to stop here streaming for today. We will stream again tomorrow. I'll look at the currency thing as to why currency's not working. But after that, so that's it. We killed another Croc. Everything looks okay. Everything looks good. Asmodeus is going to need to adopt a philosophy because he's going to get his experience, or get his hunt experience. So we are all good. We've got more stuff too. Yeah, perfect orb and pale flesh. We got a bunch of stuff. And a crab spider and the skull we needed. So we got a bunch of stuff. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully an earlier stream. We'll try to get 2 lantern years in and stop before Butcher. So that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.